So another topic that I talked about on the last episode of the Take One podcast is New Mutants. So basically, New Mutants, a movie plagued and cursed to not hit theaters at all, seemed like it was going to hit a shimmer of light when COVID-19 hit, which basically took its release date and made it uncertain again. So now it's pulled from a release date, and we still haven't gotten a release date for it, and we don't know whether it's going to go to theaters still or if it's going to go to VOD. And recently, Amazon had put it for pre-order, for pre-order or rental or whatever on their website, and and they took it off, basically making it seem like it was a mistake, or maybe they jumped the gun. Maybe it is supposed to go, to VOD, and they accidentally put it on there earlier than what, they wanted it to go on there, or Disney wanted it to go on there. So it was a lot of speculation about what happened about it. And so basically at that point, we still don't have a release date or a confirmation whether or not it is going to VOD or if it's going to stay in theaters. So right now it's just up in the air until we get word from someone from Disney saying that this is what's going to happen with the movie. And right now, it's looking like it still may keep a theatrical release. And like I stated up in my last, when I talked about it in the last episode, that I feel like it should take the October release. Let's say things get better in the summer and things slowly start to get better or whatever. I think that they should release it in the first week of October or the last week of September, going toward Halloween, because if it is a horror movie like that, you might as well put it out in a horror, themed season. I feel like that would be the best place to put it. But I think if they're going to do it, they're more than likely going to bump it into next year, which, man, I don't know. I really want this movie to come out. I really want some luck with this movie, because if it ends up being really good, it's like, why not? And with Fox wanting to change everything about this movie and do reshoots and all this stuff, it's basically out that Josh Boone's decision or his vision of what he wanted the movie to be, that's the movie that we're going to see. Because if you read up on it, we still hadn't got any reshoots, and the actors have gotten older, so they can't go in for reshoots and look the same and all that stuff. So it's kind of like a done deal. Like, they need to release this movie as is. So whether it is good or bad, whatever, in between, this movie needs to go out if they're going to put it out. Whether or not it's going to be on VOD or theaters, we don't know. But as of right now, it's looking like it's going to keep its theatrical release. And I hope it does, because I really do want to see this movie in theaters. Hopefully I can see it in IMAX when theaters open back up and when it officially comes out. But I really think that they should go ahead and release it around October if things are looking good by summertime. Then that'll give it enough time for the marketing and everything else, and for things to slowly get back to normal. By then people should be regularly trying to go back to the theaters. Still cautious, but less cautious than they were when theaters were really opening back up. But hey, we'll see.